Yamakwaba and area at the Bar TV as was as also and live on Power 97.9 FM. Now and a 24th day of the month of February 2023. Now and some of the every way over the month of February they are at also 24 free. Not just and some year it be a papa and now any fear edunum and so 57 years papa eja UP ebusuyen eye dankwa eye ne nasefo buzia na nakofo ado papa mu sa ebusuyan wo mo bo abusuyan amam ebusuyen wo mo etumi ede Dr. Kwame Nkrumah fa eniema bi ma wo mo ne eye external intelligence for agencies awodo ene niema mu yeti Kwame Nkrumah no ene pepepe eni 57 years ene yi yedi areho e wo man Ghana mu enra Electoral Commission Dr. Bosman Asare ekopie mu ewo mrase bedwefie na ne nyina esi afofra wo mu epekwan bia omefa so mu beli no mu kopie mu no die kopie mu ewo mrase bedwefie ho dian ena speaker kan ena dian ena former minority leader onmunya for Haruna Idrisu wono so ekan we nyina yensama wodo a yabo no a eneyi yedi ni nyina ebremo ewo eye inside politics jumedie so live on TV as was that and also on Power 97.9 FM and all affiliate stations across the country. Edan wo semet ye wamu ni aba ye ba gibre na yetumi Abuja na ye bie nsen mu nyina yie ye ba sisi ya Power 97.9 FM Samson live on TV as was at your number one political talk show in Ghana. Inside politics jumedie ana ene enumere yede eto a wahye no se jumedie no ne babu amabani ebewuram na yabobo enkomo eno e kaposi ni bi ho asem na samre latest report a eba no san eni city o hene babu amabani atrasia post ni ebo ni din say waje obi sika no wonfa emra no watua na so watua ho nsam ne ma 24 hours no aso pepepe sika no watua na wontua ho nsam no eba na ene enwumre ha ebeye de ya shase na ya shase afi eye CPP amonyokunum na opanya na ya fa no Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ya dodana fa no sagefo wono de obaji o man Ghana ye papa na hwe ya bakose ma on the 24th of February 1966 and adankwa ene ne kofo political tradition foi womo ene external intelligence agencies womo ekesi ani ene womo initiate Ghana first coup d'etat na ohia na chese wo yie papa ya ene ye kai ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Shoye rata bia ni nyina no ye di ho awe wo se ekwan a sa Nana Akufo-Addo nasefo yi UP Jacob Chebelamte papa ene Nana Akufo-Addo ne papa ene dankwa wo buzia sangofoi wo ya mamofo abusua wo ma na betena so sesi aye ho ekiri yi ebese ye ko echi kakra ni etie achievement ni bi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na niema wo ye de ma wo man Ghana ene niema wo ye nyina no ye hwe bi kakra ewo dwumedie no so ni ebenya ye nua ba na ya janto aso na ye ne no atwetwe enkomo ewo dwumedie no so ye da so ewo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ni achievement ne de ye boba ade besan ye fa tema motorway ene da hoyi me ma omienu pa kura yesan edan ye ni ewo akosomo dam ene wo hoyi ye secondary school su bebre baby te say national security minister wote akonya so sesi honorable Kandapa ya wo free heman ewo kwabre honorable Kandapa baby wo wie senior secondary school achiresua dodo na afro mu achi school yawe hwa ndoma senior high we mu nyina schools awodo a ɛyɛ Dr. Kwame Nkrumah usisi ye edema oman ɛyɛ Ghana na bi hu sa sɛ saa UP abusuan na na Akufo-Addo ne papa mo eba yi na na Addo papa yi wu namba bia me hu sɛ wei ɛyɛ na na Addo ne papa obetena so so man panyini ceremonial president for 18 months no wei and weye ma Ghana anase wei and weye ma Ghana ebesi nei wo hwe ba kokora enya de so obenya ba kokora eno na Ghana fo nyina ebisa se enti eye nomi bi ni ad nomi wo ma na se eye den se odwene ho a wonti ase ye boy wo ma de se benya ye nuaba na ya ajanto a ye wona ye general secretary edema eye CPP amanyoku na ye ne no atwetwe enkomo nemom ye nhwe ensem no bi sane na achievement no ho ensem no ne sitie.
We now have freedom.
Africa wants a freedom. Africa must be free.
Oracles indicated that Kwame Nkrumah was a devil.
Mr. President, there is a coup.
I've never seen such an explosion of joy.
In 1957, he was the first prime minister and the first president of Ghana. Let's check out some achievements of Kwame Nkrumah. The Akonsombo Dam was built under his leadership to generate electricity for Ghana and some of our neighbors. The Adomi Bridge was constructed over the Volta River at Atimpoku. The State House and Pedrasi Lodge at Ebri were built to serve as an official government resort. Major medical infrastructure was provided. Notable among them is the Okonfo-Anoche Teaching Hospital in Kumasi. He also built the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Cape Coast University, and many secondary and basic schools. Many routes were constructed and expanded. The Tema Motorway and Tema Harbour were built under his leadership.
Nyame efa eye Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ne kra ensi na achievement ni bi no ene yabobo amawatie ne yakase yakwawe na Akufo-Addo ne papa de awunya ba kokora yakwawe buzi ade a unya ba kokora yakwawe na Addo CCS ekọ 7 years yakwawe awunya ba kokora we mu ya mambofo abusua krono nko anu mo ba o mbaba o man contaminated fuel na o mawia ya na o mawia ya na o mawia ya wo mo di o mo ba power no mo epe no ma be yo hu yi eko enu bi ena ma na Addo enka eye achemfo wo mu ni agade ka na Addo ka owu enye ne papa wu anye ne odi na ade no atena ne papa fie na nsu ni nyina no ye ka se ye kwa abakosem a ye behu saa area ni nyina no na ensem no esitie na Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na bakosem no eniema ni bi enie se wo hwe Dr. Kwame Nkrumah obi ano wa ahobrase na ne dwumadie eyade na hia ne yie papa eniema ya boboso nyina na wo wodo ewotema edema oman Ghana wo ye leader bia na owo vision ye kaso wo vision wo bia na owo eye botaye esine no se obema Ghana di yie obema citizens no adi yie neyi 57 years ya ye kai Dr. Kwame Nkrumah de mo ye no nyina na Akufo-Addo wo papa mo ene ya wo hefa ye duro hefa ne yashase on the 6th of March 1957 ya Ghana enya efa ahodie no ene de ne betime di ansa ese ye bo se ya ye bibi e wo UP mu mo tradition no de ban ene maye ne mom ye bojo ma amedin a ye beka so ye second Nkrumah ye bo Rollins din a ye beka so ye second Nkrumah ye bo Tamis din a ye beka so ye second Nkrumah say achievement no ho bebre ya wo be hu say we aye de adwomahama aye hu ya say ne meba begina say meba be bobo dwomahama achievement ba moma ya na Addo de ba ko dwomahama de meka yi block ko abeti ase meka Rage Hospital abeti ase meka Kajetia eye market a abeti ase me ma Afari Hospital abeti ase ye meka bia mu komanim ma me na Addo one hospital ma me na Addo eye one university ma me na Addo eye one secondary school wunya achievement bia besi ananado beto ya from Kwame Nkrumah press nyina besi on the 7th day of January 2017 na ya 122 billion eneyi ye kana doria kwa kodu 575 billion na so nanado eni 11 ekome baako a obeti ni sabesi we say hospital we ni mesie university we eni mesie wode ye koya na wode ye ban university se wo man ni mo nyina no sanya Rollins ana ya Tamis enya Tamis ana ya Mahama enya Mahama ana ya Kwame Nkrumah MPP UP ebusu amode ye we ya monvu ana fei ya ko ye enim na ya fa de aka nyina so eto amoso na eye electoral commission ye free eye Kwame Nkrumah so ye ko electoral commission enu adai anu mokopie mu ewo eye mrase bedwafie na Dr. Asari Bosman ya na wo ye Tescon eye penny ewo University of Ghana Legon meka Tescon na chese MPP fo no omo aso ya tertiary fo no omo kopie mu ho a omo edi omo juma awodo campus awodu no na Bosman de obi anim so we card bearing member of the NPP we enye news na me ba be kan kire obi a omo nim ne bia no we lecturer ho omo nim nyina nim say we card bearing member of the NPP Jane Mensa mu nyina ye MPP for ne kunu na o appointment ku for pem obi anim so mu ye MPP o say electoral commission when they say MPP for na adwuma and omo ye appointing authority na na adwuma and omo ye ede amano na de areho ewo mo ne say see I for ya omo pese omo le no so omo le a omo ba ba yes say bebre ewom na me pese meje mre san say enu na ye topical we discussion na ho na be sentanti no me komu bebre na bi mu te say prisoners omo mo prisons awodo no no nya ade a omo betimi ayedan ato aba say so omo ne Ghana card say de omo fa so a omo yi health insurance for every mu no sa pepepe eno mbeka se wo a wo de guarantee na ye we bia no ye yimudi afrim je se wo Ghana card bisa wo se atefa watumi akọ prisons awodo na ama wo sa ka Ghana card na answer ne eyi no wo kon sanwe ma prisoners ya ewo ho eye over 2000 ba kokura ni ho a wo kura eye Ghana card itino wo mo beto aba na omo ento aba ye wo eye Ghana card aye ena ye offices bebrebe awo Ghana ha ene wukọ wura wasa okope Ghana card ewunya bi na so ye MPP member na wo United Kingdom na mukọ meetings awo Northland ho Tottenham to krom ho no mukọ sa meeting awo ho a ene ye card ne de within 24 hours ye be ye bi ama awo London ye hiansa wo ye MPP ni card machines ya omo de ba ya de card nyina bokwa kwa votarians for bakwa akogina mu ewo ho aflawo omo bakwa ye betwe omo de ba ya bia 2 years ni omo san kan omo card ye be frustrated ama de Jemesa pen say breaking the 8 ebe ma nanado na enu a ewo mrase bedwafie no ese wani na ese okase ka kire ho ya se Jemesa no wai wo Supreme Court say wo ma megina da kama anya parliament de wo beba ya se wo ka kire wo boss no Jemesa na ase ehia no wa ha boss man Jemesa ne ehia no enye wo nenu de che parliament o na hold the papa yeti ni ma ekoso mrase bedwafie Honorable Haruna Idusu ono su kopie mu ya ono former minority leader ono su bisa put to you ni ade na boss megina ho no wa yemre ye koye de koso.
We invited, or the subsidiary legislation suggested and proposed to the House, of which we have adopted, that the two institutions should sit together to listen to themselves and also for members to listen to the two of them to make a determination. And most importantly, for us to have an assurance from the two institutions before the CI will proceed to its lane. Let's speak, unfortunately, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission is not here. I recognize, the Speaker, that the deputy is here, but it is not the same as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. It is not the same. The Speaker, most particularly, the chairperson of the Electoral Commission has consistently avoided Parliament. The Speaker, our concern is a genuine concern. The Speaker, in fact, we are of the view that the issues that we have raised today in this chamber since morning are serious issues that we prefer and we want the Electoral Commissioner to be here, to be the one to give us the needed assurances before we can proceed on this part. But her absence will make it very difficult for us, Mr. Speaker, to accept the deputy to be the one to give that kind of assurances.
We a minority leader when we for a ato forcing on also nedia what the two speaker and we ya and a former minority leader one about Haruna you do so sorry said there be a menu ato boss what come I'm assuming kabi ya one about Haruna you do so former minority leader.
The Electoral Commission was now informing the Ghanaian public through Parliament that only the national ID card issued by the National Identification Authority will be a sole reference document for the purpose of registration. Mr. Speaker, that is the intendment of what is referred to as a draft CI. And in it, if you want, I'll refer to the particular purpose. It says qualification for registration. And then it comes, Mr. Speaker, again to say two, designation of registration centers. And again, Mr. Speaker, our committee found problems with the designation of the registration center. It says a district office of the commission, a district office of the commission, or any other place that the commission considers appropriate. Mr. Speaker, throughout history in 1993, since the establishment of the Electoral Commission, voter registration exercise is done at polling stations, not district offices. And Mr. Speaker, I'll use the example of Bole. A polling station in the Bole constituency is as far as spending 4 or 5 hours to get to Bole Township in order to be able to be captured and registered as a voter. For the Electoral Commission to designate only district officers is problematic for us constitutionally, is problematic for us administratively, is problematic for us for voters to identify.
Former minority leader Honorable Haruna Idrusu onoso ne de no ne o kan akwasi are say eh Jemesa na baba ne say ade ye police station from 1993 afreja mo pen so eba besi ba bia obeto ye nyina no ye ya police station wodi a wose district officers nko a entiche se nipa no wotia na so fa ka akọ pramprama awasa ka no ofa akọ pram ekwan abafa so obeko mami ya bakoya na me etimi kwatena covid mu kwatwetwedi wie kwa na bebrewu wo ma etimi anto aba se adwo mu nyina etimi anto aba na de mami eye die wo se problematic tese wo de o how atete amane oyene ena de beba wo my wim na wo mutimi tena wasa constitution no democracy assession of free 1982 no ye betena ho ne ahweni se ya re se de mami ni pa bia no wase ye den ye mane ye nti we de ensi ne ensi china na de sa ti akoma kora ne se mami we ye mami a on famra enye adwuma na under Electoral Commission in 1992 constitution no mra no ese prefe Electoral Commission say afi bia no so ye limited registration no wo ma free no manya 18 years no mo so atimi akotwere wo den no mo din aba to wo ma no emu na so mami ye to ba wie 2020 enya dia wa limited registration 2021 enya dia wa limited registration 2020 year 2 enya dia wa limited registration 2023 enya dia wa limited registration timami wa heda toto nani wabona ni kaji an wa yese wa man wa no peso wa sai wa man no na agenda bi an wogina so obey na mami nyina de wo ye nyina woto sa frɛ na oma oni buo edema parliament woni buo edema parliament and no ena Haruna Idrusu ene atofo se umpeu e wasa woba anu mu de to Mr. Speaker so enim na chese baabi ekosi ye no no mu wie we nyina munafiki dali eye Ghanaian Times munafiki we editor no baabi akie bongara akie yi na di da and you have front page of eye Ghanaian Times ya na o ma report say minority for no agiatum say siya no yenle eno enama ene Honorable Samuel Okujo to Ablakwa ye member of parliament at the man of town abeto ampeso so san ye rank member on the head committee in parliament ono so akasa afa ho ye kotie Honorable Okujo to Ablakwa.
Mr. Speaker, the second issue that I wish to raise for the attention of the House and your good self, Mr. Speaker, relates to what transpired yesterday here, which the Majority Chief Whip has noted and given us some information that hopefully next week, following a meeting with leadership, the Committee of the Whole will reconvene to consider the matters relating to the NIA, the Electoral Commission, and the outstanding CI. That presentation by the Majority Chief Whip, Mr. Speaker, confirms exactly what transpired here yesterday. But unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, out there is a lot of misreportage of what transpired. And I want to draw attention to the front page of the Ghanaian Times of today. The front page reads, registration of voters. Parliament adopts CI to make Ghana card sole registration document. That's the front page of the state-owned media, the Ghanaian Times. And Mr. Speaker, if you go to the story at page 4, it reads, Parliament has by majority decision adopted the report of the Special Budget Committee, which backs the use of the Ghana card as a sole document for registration of voters. Though the minority was opposed to the idea, it lost the voice vote to the majority caucus, as determined by the Speaker of the House, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagby. Mr. Speaker, this is not what transpired here today. And for the state-owned media to carry this, it's on the front page. And this morning, those of us who've had to engage in media discussions, it has come up. And we've had to, really debunk this and say that it is not accurate.
Safi di journalism na ye kano. Yes, be circumspect in your reportage. State-owned media, Ghanaian Times, Pepe, a Ghana fo, editor mo nyina ye sika na edit ye omuka wo. Man we sabe nsamfo mo to omudi. Sabe man we nsamfo a ensatwa adwuma na ya ka no. Man we nsamfo a de kwa so parliament anu na omotwere wo. Sase omoni aban na ye baako. Sade ye bakwa no ye ba ye ntwe ni sei. Na ye mbrim Ghana fo ani so. Honorable Samuel Kojo to ablakwa wo de da bi ate wo moto saa. Na na do amamo no atonsuom moye dan amamo na ye dan atonsuom. Honorable Kojo to kasa wi ana Haruna Dioso sa so say former minority le na de makasa pa. Wa say sa ade wei wo mun le ni na enle ni china wo mun pene ema no enye dan ema so da. Honorable Haruna Idriso.
Speaker, for the record, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, Ghanaians who have attained the age of 18 years have been denied the opportunity to be captured as registered voters. This is a constitutional wrong. Let anybody challenge me with facts and figures, Mr. Speaker. There has been no voter register opportunity for Ghanaians who have attained 18 years since 2021. That is a constitutional wrong, unacceptable to a country committed to multi-party constitutional democracy. Mr. Speaker, the right to vote and to be voted for is so sacred. Even for you elected members of parliament, one of the minimum qualifications of you to get voted as MPs is to show that you are a registered voter. That is the weight the Constitution imposes on this in Article 94 of the Constitution. So, Mr. Speaker, the Electoral Commission, by virtue of their existing CI, have no reason to tell anybody and to tell this august House why they have so failed to capture Ghanaians who have attained 18 years. So, Mr. Speaker, we have a problem with it.
Just say the end of that one, Nkofo ebe treni omo amoma tutu akunipa in 2024 no de mu kun 2020 ne de 2024 de obi anu ade bakuro betimi akun biu ntimo ya madwene sa mobile ne ma toroka na mo ne je mesa ya ne ma sabe ensanfo ko na ekoso o mem toroka se ya na de wi a na makwa akokum nipa nwotwe na mode se mudi breki 8 ya 2024 ne de IGP no nkofo ye ka kire mo de si watachima asafo wa free wani de si odododuadu wa free wani de si wa saviligu a won se won tehwe de si odododuadu wo se won tehwe de si wa blekuma santa wo se won tehwe dabare IGP ye ka kire wo ende post for kra twere so wa apo eliki we nya pasem ye ka kire wo se wona wo ye sitting IGP de si nra no wantimi anya hwemu ama emra anya djuma na wo mo di sanfu tututu oku nipa no ya amfa so twe esefata ama wo mo a na busafo a wo mo hwi wo ma de sia no pata bi akwa ama wo ma mo nyama dwene sa 2024 no mo besa to aso sa bi mo 2024 ne de djoma ma se eye do or die eye do or die eti mimiti wei sawo to na me wo bi a mentwan ma wo nkum yansa ansan. Yes. Wodi tuo ko eye polling eye station na wo kotuku nipa wo a wo tutu onu nkofie woni de okun ne nyina ye bese mu the same day kukuru ni jaya keka ni bejai etima mo nyama dwene se mo basa kokum biem awotachema saf na mafa mo ho ayeden adi wukuma wo so beda ho wukum 2024 wukuma wo so beda ho sani azo kaka kire mo say kill those who can kill. Don't kill those who cannot kill. Politics, amanyosem, kame mamika bi. Nigeria for to abay, wo kwato say, China Nigeria for kwato abay, ye kuku kumunipa. Adetina na do baya president ya to aba wo ba bia ye nyine so kwahwe so. Wo ba ye ECOWAS, chairman, ewo abibimam ha, abato oba na won se ase ye na na do say, wo kwaye observer. Awudi enkoa bote se ato aba wa Ghana and ananado penswa nipa ne ekunkum wo adan oda bi dai ye de ati wakora kire mo bibi kakra atutura sam kasam koa na papa we wo position besi so abe president oda odi ye adwuma ensibiem ye ka kire mo ne 2024 de obi anim say adwuma hama ne ndisi dia Ghana fo nyina nim asoja fo ni post fo no mo akasa munim say 2024 de eye NDC mre eti MPP ya do man ma mo no maya amemo na ya troka amemo no ya fon amemo no bon amemo no nya papa eti ma mo nya madwiri se mu bekum mo ni letter commission be set okrom na ma chechire ne ma ha na NDC fo ni bi mo nya very careful. NDC fo ni bi mo nya very careful. I'm sending this signal to mo amasa ate peke forms some baba ya parliamentary hwan ya candidates mo pre aspirant na mo ba no bi anya very careful. Mama nyama adwene say wono jasa wonya wadwene say bia akopere bibia wo MPP for na be sponsor wo ne ade wa be wure ma wo ba ya candidate wi ya da ya to aba no kura no ya to wi na adwene be kwa akoda ya ne oba trase na ya ma sika hye obotom wudi sika hye obotom na MPP for sa akope pooling agent for the amawo na do makotena se ye wi ane asensan na ya shate reje ya beba no ne wo matwa agum 300,000 ebinsi ne ebinsi china biem ti vetting committee ni panifo no na me ntina Johnson say du kete hodi me da metimi da ofifi kwete mu me da metimi da ma wo say Haruna mo ye adwuma fifi kwete wo mo bo adwuma wo party office Johnson say du kete aso ya ma moni adwuma mo kura mo saa yesu ya tafidi achi yesu e bebo mo saa magana fo ate ase nti obi won san prison nkura Ghana card nti wontimi nto aba fantastic ena tie yo 2023 a year set of the nation address ya nanado awasanka on this month 2080 and what the MIA no ya dan ya postpone ya de akwa kwese a year 8th March we a constitutional a year requirement to e was a president ne de mayen we excuse bia enim one direction odo man echo e ka cha say na do na mamuo no bon ora sa we mandatory for a certain president as per article 67 of the 1992 constitution. Why is Nanado disrespecting our constitution? Mibisa. Well, no. Ya di besia na free ya dan ho aba. Ye ba, wa hene babo ama bene ye betena se. Na ye di nkomo. Na ye wi a abedwafo no so asenkwanya ene Malik Basantali why Deputy National Communication Officer woni enua eye abrante ya ono so obi agena tum se Charles Makati de ye kase yendo so do nsem no ma obo no homode pa panifo mienu na awia yi ye no besenkwanya o Power FM ene TV SYZ so ye ba sesi a ye ba ohene ba ebegina kwanya
Something but can nature Ghana man say munti mini or bra for me what for hundie from my modi momu jumedi munkunumedi no say Yangara assassin a ya body de mayen mujana nan me hwegunya to ho mayen domien boayen jeyen adu many won so say yen so be ye biatwa so momu aso kata so omanyi mudi ema so ene e bi said why ya mo magana wo beka lawyer for doctor for my mimi sandese for ready for driver for my mimi safita for ekwa for tailor for my mimi sababa for soldier for teacher for my mimi sasuku for rap for Ghana rap so for me say me straight o man for unyina monye baako fi say yete fa kwa ye wo say we baako anebu okambo mo embu kwa be asante kotoko map beba is the motto dem fa koto loto man yimu mo fra ne yesi munya to boase ne ahombrase ogoni ni die na monkoto bible chese di weja ne wonani nkwana so ware wasase so enti munya brebre Ghana ye me ne odia she kamo money Kenya Kwame ensa osoni asase ya ensa na no musama for ensa yi Kwame Nkrumah pa ye Kenya Kwame ensa osoni asase ya ensa na no musama for ensa yi Kwame Nkrumah pa ye we na chai of front me Bahama Ghana the friend of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah Yebo wudin, wudye wuyentin, wudu wunyasa neje Ghana to hobe yo hin, ewim yedin, rofoko mabobri me fisi wo se wakuku dogo doso te senyin. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wudu wunyasa te so enshoma, Africa mamu nyina ye jutu mu se wudu mu homa ba poma, weni ate saberima, weni afriti sabronoma, wadum no adabro ma wa Ghana nya fa hundie, yesi amanse nyina musu munya aso na muntie, rekete ibini mabu homeso, rekete adeshema mabu homeso, rekete asantini mabu homeso, rekete Tini mabu homeso, rekete ibeni mabu homeso, rekete bauni mabu homeso. Hausa, akwapem, achim, kono, kakumba, cry. Ghana fonyina, afemi begunsa, osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah brabe jensa. Nana no penny for modemokrato hoji Ghana meyi mayen so ye tonsa. Afre mo ni Ghana bufien bia ransa ma force mo mejensa. Kunyina ije japa ye sese mo monsa. Ipa bonye kan Nkrumah Ghana ni bi class ye de mo mo ni triso. O my Ghana kwaso, o man penny kwaso, o bra for me kwaso.
Overseas new colonialist masters. They are dismantling the
Kenya Kwame ensa osoni asase ya ensa nanano musama for ensa yi Kwame Nkrumah
Yamakwaba Adeba Power 97.9 FM Sasuna live on TV SYZ and now February 24th 2023 in the year of our Lord. Meanwhile hene babu amabenia yes we are so this year Bema tete gramo kantika atrase ene awie and sama ekwaso wiem ensema enam krom ensema akode akwaso one of the akwaso Ghana Police Service ye de ka akine bia ne akiro na bema ba watenase memo akwa ba menua ohene ba boama benie
ogale joso
na pomo
o chedi ampo yame adaroma
wadaroma
ko pa
me je se fie so bokode en
o moga
na bia na asie
police
Kraman.
Oh yes. We the Miena crime officer you are denta. Miena no say.
Ye money din so.
Ye money din.
Thank you.
Crime officer nan kasa you are denta no. Only ye betumi aboni din. Because we a very good man. Muga anopay sikano ekokosi ne so. Man no eno aye kana asem no.
Your man 24 hours.
Oh yes, police. Police.
Why are they?
Muga with the scanner ba.
What is scanner then?
What is scanner ba?
Hey.
Now was send this scanner koko see a crime officer so. It's an person medana send DSP William Kalami, Adenta crime officer. Yedo was a papa. One na sa papa no ayamoni di enra no. Was send this scanner and see no so. And na also send the yedema Daniel. Inti Daniel Sakani Sika 1,000 Ghana. ɛna papa no
so na just scan na obi de ne ka 10,000 Ghana
ɛna watua 9,000
ɛna nipa ne tua ye no posi ne no ɛte 10,000 na just aka 1,000 ɛna no e kan wa ha ne man 24 hours no wa send this scan
there ɛno pay ya no pay ya
ɛno just say they say ya da aka wo
W ɛmɔ bi ma me frɛ sɛ ɔhene ba ɛna we de me ka W
ana posi ne bi gini ne sika so ɔbɛ ya protocol da bi ya so besi na we no ya baje commission na
oh na we dia say
1,000
Stella wadaro ma we dia to nka
PA we dia ya adwuma na ma
we be di so anke ye dia ansa na ye dia ma anke ye so ye dia o de be kwan
you see o ya da nyame ase
Oga,
power is powerful.
Oh yes,
TVS was powerful.
Yes,
your voice is quite chilling. Inti yadana sing. We keep close to here. Scan and sack.
Chief. Era siskano de abaye nsaka why
ba mantem ti ahwe ya besa send ya mantem
ya wo de interest be kan ho
besa ka home because scan che won sem onye ba ya kwade ne koso
oga ensama sisi e
bom
enra ye de nsem bi de to dwa meka no ha na manfo nim say ebia enye Ashanti Regional Women Organizer okofa form so no wadi to dwa say eye ema ewo Ashanti region ni nyina women organizers no na akoleti ana omabobu sika no so fa sika no emfa enkofa forms ema Dr. Kwabredufo na ene women organizers ewo Ashanti region ni nyina no ene sentrefo ehyiaye ede to omanim se asem no no kura bia enim na medi kan ma ya hwe video wi mo nsem wo ho ye ba ebedi hu komonti ya hwe de asie.
Yes, you have come home.
Thank you.
Ashanti Regional Women's Week. And you decide this year, you talk from some your papa, Dr. Kwabredufo.
Very well.
And I buy and so what do you like? Wait, the dance you say, MDC party, the said Democratic Party. Yadamase. And yet, what do you my age? If my papa, Dr. Kwabredufo Saka. Now, obey the answer pepe. Yes, I dear, but I'm a too many. I'm going to show me where you say, I'm a leper. You couldn't be near Baba. Yes, I said, Pocasena Day in 2024. The young group, it's in a man, you're sorry. A man here breakers over grassroots. It's here, but Yaba before. Yadamase, Namisham, some idea house. No videos been them from memoir. And no credit, no. Nothing you know, a busa. As a never some Nayakosui. Nayakosui, and I say, a young mamma or Diana or Ashanti Regina, your mammy go to house or call on crime. I got pick a form at the Amaya Papa around 4. Then your form no copy yenning tea, and I am ma, and they are friends and draw for. If you say, and Rama Pan said, we are team support will be our pay. No, Mom, your mammy boy, you know. A man, you bomb, not some what can I say? Ashanti Regional Women's Swing, and I get it tour a man one, or the other pick a form, and your man, ever talk about before. A whole and nothing I have from me. If you say, Assembly boy, you pusa. Ashanti Regional Women's Swing, yeah, meeting, yeah, and you need to soon, yeah. Now, Mom, yeah, my time. Send the pan I won't pick it for me, and we and this ma. And I am married to the woman I am. This post was the kind of guy to tour. You better my man I need now. So we are found for 54. Now, about say, Mammy, as some come to 20 a high path, say, Basta, I say, your man and Sakan. I say, you won't, I am. Yan so yan yes, sir. Etine Yamagana man yina swati. Yama NDC party. Chiniaka siano. The free a chairman so ebesi akoda ayawo ne ne ato NDC mu aswati say. Eya Ashanti Regional Women's Swing. Yanyidi tuo ema wo bia. Ena yentuo your support so emfa ma wo bia. yen de nim ne said akonya na ato adehye e na ebere yen so ye matan na yen nim de no de yen pese ye be support ye ba bodi ye baba ko achi ama ye ba no mo nche no so aka se wo mo de ye tawo yen tawo mu bia yen de Ashanti Regional Women's Swing yes someone ye can say mo de nim framem say ye maame say Ashanti Regional Women's Swing yen na ye de to amano a enya no pre enne ye say enya no pre me sa aka ne biom say enya no pre ya to so miensa ye say enya no pre nipa na ni nyina eye ye ma anunti ye kama wo bia atene say asem na ye maame ne kan ye no eye ensemu apa mu mani nyina.
Very good, Moga. Hey! Na Gloria se huzio se wuzio se wino. No kura ni nyame ni Moga. Adia ba ko ne se ye maame no wa momodene. Yes, wa momodene. Moga, the reason why I ka say nyina ne say.
No fa cho pamra.
Adia we no a wo ye no wa nye ne yie. Etu wo me pachew. Wo me pa manu a e wa Ashanti region nyina echew. Na one pagana for emba nyina etew because enya we nko Dr. Louisa Hanabisu wono so enra wo communicate at the buy sane ma no omsoma wo bia ne ma no won soma wo bia so bia nkoye adwuma bia eti sa wo ba yi okoye kopeke form so no wone Hanabisu no ne ma no nkaye na aka no enim ho hwe enti wanwo ne sade no say obi antwe ne ho emfamfiri sade na ekonomu
sweetheart issue.
Oh yes.
Dr. Louisa Hanabisu.
Enra ya. Now any disclaimer. My attention has been drawn to deplorable and unacceptable action by the Ashanti Regional Women's Organizer Gloria Huzi in the upcoming flag bearership race. She is on record to have led a delegation to pick up the nomination form for a presidential candidate aspirant in the name of the Ashanti Regional Women's Wing. I vehemently and categorically dissociate the wing from her conduct and wish to state emphatically that her conduct is not in any way representation of any part of the wing, either in the Ashanti region or across the other 15 regions in the country. The women's wing will sanction any such person who seek to use the mandate of the wing to run individual businesses. The disciplinary committee of the part have been duly notified. The necessary steps shall be taken for the greater good of the women's wing and interests of the party. Signed, Dr. Louisa Hanabisu, National Women Organizer. Hey! Yes.
Hana
yeah. It is a say no. Was say on Mudiama disciplinary committee. I am telling you, it is why a call. Adema Yamami Dr. Louisa Hanabisu and was so put two measures in place to deal with this action no SCNO. Obian Kase and Kofa forms and Fama Dr. Kwabredufo. Dr. Kwabredufo were your NP, were your NDC ni, were your NDC niya, were no so episode the NDC amanyo kunenim. No doubt about it. Moga, Adiaba ko woman say, Yewra Joshua Alabi, Ekofa forms. Adema Yewra John Dramani Mahama. From so no kwa ya kokofa ye no enya obi na dinati Moga amanfo ekeka amanfo akeka se ane Dr. Kwabredufo kra na se bia owura John Dramani Mahama no chairman of all the 16 regions declared their support but chairman bia de ho a okofa forms MJM se no mu die tira yes sakiema me na wadi obi atia enam se wo fe abo atinjan wo ho was supporto Dr. Kwabredufo Solomon Kasa ho etiado no man kwa forms no amyama me ni akiri what the attack obi an ni problem bia but say we women's organizer a man nyina wo bobo ma no e wa Ashanti region it is a say no wada ho di say awie no say John Mahama woni a woni be adwuma na ana obejai and that action alone is very bad it ye ba say ma me say across my castle in January. We are what you and Kafa Katabra Bonting. Sir, and from Swa and Waye, Patten and Fanto, near Twasso, near Quayanim. Yes, near Quayanim, and yes, Adia, accent the bar, the Emma Doctor Luzan, whatever Bano. Oh, Moga, one moment, one moment, one moment, Moga, one moment, one moment, and your big no, and your yenya sa
atonsu
what you say we ya wakwa ye it is say no pa kire sen na mu wia no wakwa ka say we de ya diem mo ya diem amokeka no e kire sen anya fe oh nti sadie we de enya de papa muga nti no ba muga sese ya nhwe yi a Ghana fo bi enya access emeto aba no aye beto ni bi ana Ghana fo enya access emeto aba ni bi no eye NDC fo na enya access emeto aba ni bi because it's on record power yamami ezlo usu akani pen sawanwa one need card no Ghana card no eye die hard NDC supporters obi abetumi agogel okwa Google eda ho wakani straight wasi wa mu ni Ghana card no aya die hard NDC supporters as lo so no kai it is a son who had the new CI no a one person mo de bam na se badwafie no a eda na the perfect can plain say omon pese NDC ni bia beto aba ni bi MPP fo nkwa na kokoto moga we nu akuta me no aya 1982 constitution moga samra ye akuta me eso chemra bia wa Ghana ha eti obi odimra bia baba because constitution way aka ni pefe say emra way is emra e wa Ghana ha enemra bi obi abaye ya enemra way baba bra bia samra no o se ebotugu enti say we say most people liking the Ghana card are die-hard NDC members as Lausu Ekufu. Yeah. MyNewsGH.com.
Okano, second, 3rd August 2022.
2022. And Okasasem. It is a says Lausu to me, I make it this remarks. No one say NDC for any Ghana card. It automatically so be
so many James are trans.
Yeah. It is some Ghana card, and as a Ghana card in Kwani, not automatically they want to deprive the NDC from voting. Power. But Moga, the Okrami a Ghana Constitution. Now, yaba page 43, chapter 7, article 42. Was say every citizen of Ghana of 18 years of age or above, of sound mind, obi anadjunimu daho nyobi abodam. It is 7 prebiasa. What madam now Saturday crano to me Daria? One more dam of sound man has the right to vote and is entitled to be registered as a voter for the purpose of public elections and referenda. Moga sana emrawe etre. Na moga samra ya akawe na wie no. Na wasi akokoye the new CI no. Emran cheso bi a wanya mfie dum wotwe bia na above e wo Ghana ha no e wase atumi register no na moga sakrata ye kuta me wo hayi eye krata enra ene piem wo mra se badwafie we no eye wase in the second session of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Na report no ye frɛ no report of the Special Budget Committee on a briefing session on the draft public elections, on the draft, public elections, registration of voters, regulations 2022, and other related matters. A documents ni. Where are the new CI no person mo de bano, and she said be a woman no, and a committee na transfer mo de abano. Na mo ga me kasa me reading nyina adaje bebo yen. Etimi reading nyina na mom meka mu nsam. Na baby a was say meka bibi kakra na makan moga ensesa ma me jemensa ade akom na sabadwafie anem na sabadwafo akotra se akodi ho nkomo ne say one NDC NPP and Ghana political parties nyina no atena se awo IPAC meeting ade ato o manim say wa pese wo de Ghana card nkoa ana ye the show documenta Ghana ni bia de be register na Ghana ni bia ene IPAC ni nyina no agiatum na mo
don come na IPAC ne Kofi Akwalem
mo na asam no kan ye no ena me kan ma me na asam a wo kan ye ni wo se wo mo ko ye no wo mo nyina gitumu obia gitumu say ma me jemensen ko wo se the committee raises issues on the number of registered okay ma me ko ne IPAC na nkasa so na ye hwe ba bia okwa kan ye na sasam we Yawra Peter Buama Otukono. Ase no krebia enim. Namogayeti I was say she informed the committee that an agreement was reached at the IPAC level that in spite of challenges, the Ghana card should be the only medium of identification going forward, and also in line with the NIA regulations, which states that any transaction, the Ghana card should be used to identify a person as a citizen of Ghana. Eti ma mene se wo magia to mu se Ghana card nkwa na yenyi so. Eti se wo Ghana ha na woni Ghana card a ma me jemen sanse otu abani bi a enye yie. Thank you. Na mogatie power the Catholic Bishop Conference. Pentecost sorry. Presby, Methodist, SDA, Jehovah Witness, Ankra sorry. Sofukum chacha mo, Sofu Nigel mo, Sofu Usubempa mo. Omu no mo sie so mpe peace e wo Ghana ha no. This is the time e wo so bi akasa. Because moga se wan kasa. Na watina ibi kokosia e mo bi meblemu obi. Because NDC will never sit down but here. Emra sebedwafo mesre. Namasre Speaker of Parliament say ye too gentle dodo moga. I don't make a some way, my Mr. Staten Hackler say. Speaker of Parliament. One te what say. What te what purposely for Ghana. For NDC. So anymore. I say NDC Ghana. But NDC so NDC womb. Our Ghana a political party. You only put 137 and your Kotuaba. And I win 138 and 139. Independent. Nipa mienu and a tomao from the other side. Me mu nipa mienu no chain nipa 137 no. Nipa 137 there to Abama as the speaker no. Omu free political party. It is speaker on susu. Now when you're too gentle, when you're too gun and intel will be because baby adrona ni braba. Mami Jemen Sanumra, Eme you on one Cassan Samano. Power. I want Rasaba Jafia. Court in Yaman Unqua. Court in Yaman Unqua. I was so bad Rasaba Jafia. No, that's the reason why what they Ghana funny bear for because Media Mogama Sama make kind of sebe Yadrono and Ibraba. A Ghana prison service. Say prisoners are a wahono. What better no matwaba. Omni Ghana card. It's one better no matwaba. TSA Bantam. Power the fair. I come into a baby going to be. Edwaga, Namentia, Agbesisa Befia, Namentia, Agbomoje, Cross a loss, Yedominasi, Namentia, Miami lawyer, Cecilia Akenti or Semla, lawyer, Kojuga, Adewudu, Nagresi, Erie, Tian Comano. My wife, the Yanam Pessim in free public domain. Yanam and Pessaman for Betelenka. What do you mean? Bugano. Madase, Ebono said, no Kasiebo, and no one ever. And enemy of day. And they off day. Oh, good. Yami shall him about Yami Aduma Monday. Thank you. Yeah, that was a matter of Manayaba, Yaba Malik Basantali, and a Yachas Makati Netrasi. Yabas is here.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Ayayeka ododie etumi frani penny nanso wo HD Plus eni da ho kan 5 times clearer odom rene ye womi na ye pese ye kire wo do 5 times more achede ahodo bebre wo ho a ebro 5000 wo betumi edibi for your website hdplus.com.gh near wo here ni HD Plus number shim your wheel of love ne di achede a eso pa February bosumi mu HD Plus bi biara ye feely
Lately, I've been drifting aimlessly. The actual retail price is.
Cine, exclusively on HG Plus Channel 115.
The President's top guardian angel has fallen.
There's one thing I'm good at.
Director, you mentioned of the presidential. You mentioned the presidential. Is there any update on the parliamentary?
As I said, the parliamentary actually ends at 12 midnight today. So the information we have is not complete. And we prefer that we give you a complete picture at the end. And then you'll be able to carry it in your news portals.
What is the status of the about 27 constituencies that are home?
We decided to freeze all activities pertaining to this exercise in 27 constituencies nationwide with regard to the parliamentary elections, because we have good reason to wait for an appropriate time to do so.
Now, we understand this time around you are doing it online.
That is the parliamentary, yes.
That's the parliamentary.
Yes.
Are there issues coming out as a result, or the process has been so far?
It's a machine. When there are issues, we resolve them. So far, as I speak to you right now, all issues outstanding have been resolved.
You are not getting challenges with the system, people not being...
We do, as I said, it's a machine. We have had some challenges, but as I speak to you right now, all of them have been resolved. Is there any more questions in English? Any more in English? None. So you want to hear a little bit in Samarkand, am I right? Very well, thank you very much. News. Now, the Wukuda Wednesday, 22nd February. Now, a control. There, in being full and then be for NDC, what kind of way parliamentary candidates, and now what kind of way presidential candidates. On my Yakuna of a National Democratic Congress. One brain and walk, no one back in Kata, no one got church of goods in Naka all the way now, one for one chop, one from bread. Yamahon 3 days. And then answer we put that, and then the Yauda, net in the feeder. Now in the feeder, what would Numan, the presidential candidates want them move closely. And see, after 5 years, move be a buyer for people on a man. Nay, 2 hours, Numan. Na nipa 4 nipa anan na wa ba din krata ni bi akor ni former president Mahama na NDC paying bi so on so friend NS Kobia on so ba jibi na honorable Kojo Bonsu on so ba geneti na Dr. Kwabena Dufo on so ba geneti inti man can think of 4 and none no abet the party with the president or National Democratic Congress in the democracy was a good time no matter church within us was about 20th to 22nd March 2023 was the body years to one. If you are set a vetting committee, no one to shift them watch or 9 now. If you be someone as the wood to my humana. So I'll pass them instruction now. If you had more than enough to ballot paper on the May 13th, there are nationwide presidential primaries or parliamentary primaries now, voting over to Obama. Now, parliamentary means to can tell Nipa while file all the right because one is online. Number 2, your cadet parliamentary filing over 12 midnight in there. In the time, Monsieur Macada Wunde. In the time, Monsieur Muntum from numbers in the after 12 midnight, that's a kind of mess now. When you do come, no macani nature. That's all right.
Yeah, because they go take effort. Then that's we get $275.
Yamama Kwaba Edeba TV SY na Power 97.9 FM na NDC Amonyoku sisi ameka say onimunyafo kakra Isamwa ye communication director edema NDC Amonyoku no wode eye nsentwefo dim komo kakra ya wana so sisi ane de obefa form so afa wie bibia etumi abawie se presidential no aso ye ho no nipa 9 na etumi efa forms no neskodua Kojo Bonsu, Dr. Kwabena Dufo, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nadia Honso, and no, Abeja Fortnas, Malik Basantali, a National Deputy Communication Officer, Edema, and this Amanyuku, so, and Charles McCarthy, Editor in Chief, Edema, the Hawks newspaper, Pennyfo Minui, and a way, Yababetre, and Como, Ewo, Jumedius, Mamma, Malik Akwaba, Malik. Mwakwaba
ni omugama jozo
yabo kodia
guzuka krakra
nyama te sei
sani anyama si koyi
asa wa bre
ejumadi ahebo na ohwa me out in project my margin say every weekend biano me TSC the various constituencies no more and say last week say me call through central to western through to the Ashanti region and I'm a PMO. And once in a while we do this outreach program. So we have Papa Penny so far Zoka and then the slogan be by say visit the people. And media to me also say send you TBR once me wa hondi die I would make it a point say programs I know I cannot be at and I cannot be everywhere at every time, but this week me far region here, next week me sanso far region B, and I believe strongly say all other national officers they are beginning to work that way. Uba headquarters were most often than not empty, and that is because the MPSA be armchair national officers, the national chairman ODSO General Asidun Ketia a workaholic man ono ye kase ono so na nam ebo dwuma e de ma party no general secretary ono abu fifi kwete nso ono so atie krom me boy me ne no cross ye ho location bi na ono so ko baby na me so me ko baby me chi ano so onini a kire program bi na me so me se eja moto abanu yi me se yankasa ma party no so me so me de meni a kire yi Mugabe program no so no so me ba me fa ni nchi akese embreo nti we keep working that way nti say and there we show me nim na wo se ma brea na party djuma yebo no
just makati mwakwaba
Why would you so?
Apomoy.
Near 10 and
Na papa
I said,
I
said, list bill Mudiamano as a free searchers, the Banyabi. Now, list prospectors. Prospectors, never saw cotton.
On Tom Rescue.
Only 1 week. Monday to on to you.
Could you want to money?
I need to brew. Who you are? Yes, see. A friend knows Italy. I didn't see the person program to you. Welcome to us. The ending of Kodam, man. I said, Malik, we need election in Shy. Yeah, we need a Kotaba. We said, no, yeah, give the one back.
Fantastic.
Oh, fine. We got and soon that's no for lunch.
Soup for lunch.
Water for lunch.
Water is life.
There's also ex natural water there.
Not just a baby.
Not just a baby.
And that's 7.
You go straight to the issues, you know. So say and yeah, share and some day abu ASPC. You see controversial CI minority angry with Ghanaian Times newspaper over fake a year reportage and a year second one. Minimum yeah, Besha say free. Malik
topic Ben press conference Kosu. Na mpanyifo akofa forms we NDC mu some person mu 2 franc ama NDC. There's no topic better than this one. See I niche we ase. That's what I say.
And you we a bit me.
And when you see a NDC na be yes, we can no conference na one boy we. So I say.
Fantastic. No be introductory
words. See we only see a bar na namwo. The sport where there is carcass. That is where strong vultures descend.
Carry on.
I read the Marshall say no my challenge that winning or adenta wafa forms. Monkaino. Na monya man fe. Muntunu boom. We got back Kasari, straightforward. I think say nipa 9 and atimi akofa forms. Some person mu 2 franc ama NDC amanyoko no. Former governor, former finance minister, Dr. Kwabena Dufo, EIB owner, Kojo Bonsu, former mayor, Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Onuswa Timiafa, NS Kobia.
Oh, fantastic.
NS Kobia, Onuswa Fa.
From UK.
JM John Dramani Mahama ono so afa enti ye bu akunta wa chire no NDC for anya 120,000 Ghana cedis as
free money
enti so mutimi to light power generators no mo ye dwuma as 120 aba account no ye be monitor mo papa so mo de dwuma empaye na memebo ss 4 you na tria omutimi file a see a show mo no mo file so wa be fa from one fan kwa ye see omutimi do court a deceit of public officers.
Yes,
me fa 30,000 me dada will be what you 30 per 500,000 no 500 million
400
so much to 400 muda 400 500 million mumpe na mumfa nkoma party no monye na aye 2 million Ghana cedis o metimi dia na say 2. Ai dale sikaba as ye be monitor mo pass de le o ya javu say sikabe ba fie eye 4 no ye
accountability
papa ehunhia very good probity accountability but ku integrity ka o as we say ebani say yeah let me feel say contest we mahwemu amanfo mo kofa kwamadu for forms ni omudi na chi no dodo na ye aggrieve members in the NDC it is good to also show say mo wo ho na to meet me but na ya kai mo sɛ mu na mo bɔ against no ya twemu aba mu bi yɛ fine Kwamadu for na nkasa NDC aye bi ama no NDC aboa no Kwamadu for NDC ka ho bi enti o kotna fi wa sponsor Ghana at 60 okay 200,000 airtime in the station they are Ghana for enti ne o disike beboa no kua eti to whom much is given much is certainly required enti so disike beboa NDC eye eno ano no munye disika no munye bunum sa ye no 13th no munye ni say 98%. The one was na nipa 6 kura wo mo 2% na Kojo Bonsu ona me peso file Kojo must far Mugabi hashtag Kojo Bonsu must far ese ye yire no file
party heska serious business and you joke be
and as come as wa boduma wa brochire wa bar retirement o dia ba into on fan register no who's work of file ya hu no I will be anim no o ko fa form si amanfo atedenka eye on be ka no everybody the CV so say 2022 23 NDC flag bearer aspirant no can be I say ochina wa nya biko timiko council of state Simkoye council of state member straightforward JMB winning I mean if you say we no mabano and most of the people following Kwamadu for is as a result of some people around JM they was baby
to Haneberry
Ernest and Berry
Kobiano
Berry na
ana Kwamadu for so anyere
ho Kojo was aye dmo okay me Inti assembly members ni bi wa mo ye lawyer to him and what are mo to abanzi Kwamadu for the no ye dwuma na at the top finance minister oni mpanyifo no mo aye dwuma nyina ni vote ne dodo na our retirement so I say because 80 there akaka odi twalo to kwa ntwa so I say 80 akade odi twalo to ntwa na yen dintum isi menya sure saying this you see the fact is that we have Kwamana age now none of it is no most celebrities who are the 80 na Kufa the 78 to cry so Gabi NDC can't do this mistake no yeah fi Mugabe ani bresa ne kan na NDC be ya papa NDC betimi Ghana for fi tibia ye wo mu ya it depends on what they will do today and tomorrow Saturday we or mu ye exercise we say a man for koye mistake Ghana for be punish NDC for the man dey at ya so na hwe
tried and
tested owo hui na ye to petrol 14 cedis 4 liters 4.5 liters na ye 14 cedis 20 pesos ene akufa do abano 1 liter etimi to 1 gallon of petrol e wo do mama breso so what I say inti yeni dollar ne de se babia duru akodreji akufa do amebo Ghana inti nkokora for na nkasa se ye form ho adwen 75 ko se form ho adwen Mugabe ne timi bro mo Ghana no muja ne ye ho toye abeye governor abedi we but this time retirement nka utifi e na wo boa wo kabima ene na wo be ka economics ni institute na wote ya no Institute of the Physical Development omo ka bibia ma Ghana binder have they been able to criticize government no catch me what group mo consultants ma World Bank and what have you we criticize their binder until you did ma obetimi aka bibia kira ba ntimi fisa kwamna dan ka wesa otifie me na no momra all right no ma begia futu won ho but also on pe opeso DNDC also ye hope ana also na ye hope na ye odi aba na sa ma me no
Mary
Ashanti Regional Women Organizer go ya no I think the press conference is not enough odimudi na koya de emfaso aba wona so bebu akonta te so mo fe no bebu akonta eduma ma fu asite eduma wa ma fu dutibu Gabi since the way amafo di it was the Mudia Kodin and Wabedica. I bet there's no one of my Kakoto forms, most recently, and your press conference as a move. As some more Kwaji, Sikana, Mudia Koto form. Florin fair na ye dia Kahono. Most say Yamo dia Mon Kwajima form. Put me Kwaji form because no one matter form. No, ye the Mudia Koto form. And then my bim, what you Zika? That press conference in Kamuga. And the way they say way straightforward because MPs no crowd declare. Me share a video be a large Suhini. Kasu MPs in 136 no. Or ma declare support. Say John Mama and Omodineko. We share national executive ya mean Kasamomo. We show mo poster. Ni omo yomoko campaign na yenim constituency yenim say ni omo ye. Obi bia okọ election when this say John Mama. Enti no oh ba na just wo akukudro. So I say. So we mali kon timi nka emra chichire no. Emra chichire no on timi nka. Emra
bia chichire. Oh, of course. Of course. There's a reason in here. The person Mope Mene Charles McCarthy. Because of the new twist. Ebasemu. When they say accounting or yeah, no. Me dem inform my drink also. Accounting or yeah. We want to say for say the national accountant. Now, Mugabe media. I think say assembly is quite serious and getting interesting by the day. First of all, as a national officer, Mrabi Anchichere say mean to me and declare Emma any presidential or parliamentary candidate. Mrano ya na ehye na ya ehye Mrano ewo NEC as approved by FEC. Ewo FEC as approved by NEC no. Ye nyina ejitu mu say wa we party position holder in your own capacity wo ho kwan say wo declare edema candidate bia Mrano ema ho kwan. The only thing you cannot do is to commit your entire department or whatever organization you are leading to say me a deputy national communications officer, me indefatigable boss lawyer Sami Jemfi. Na and there ye yako jena simpie so aka say communication wing of the party. Ye throw your support behind one particular candidate. Dabi Amrana say we yes our from Amra. That is what you cannot do. But tell me as Malik Basentali and our General Asidun Ketia and our Honorable Fifi Kwete and our Nyomako Hubiano. Once you are stating your position in your individual capacity there, who won't say Ubitimi aye. Gloria no. I mean it's democracy, democracy. Inti sende Obia sorry say me the candidate we I mean no one say or any person, but you cannot commit the entire group to which you lead. And no, and the ones that I'm ready to share, Mrano. Now, Brunica said those who fail to learn from history are bound to repeat history. In the past, Obiba committee, no be a press conference, media me was a BAC. And that was why we stated say Obianye adhere in onoankasa individual capacity. Me as a national officer, I play a key role as in football VAR, video assistant referee. Yeah. Me no me ti engine room ho. Your referee omudi match no omod na nampa kono so. That is the elections committee. 90 minutes. Omode omuni hu kwan say declare Emma any candidate because they are the referees, internal referees in this particular election. Your linesmen for not tie absolutely or more council of elders and then the linesmen in this particular contest. Omo conduct any election, but almost new can say declare anybody in the party because omo the fathers of the party. Okay. But me as video assistant referee match ne koswa ya yeti room hono obi a won team o enti ya ye hwe no obi anim team a obi e belong to What you do is that you monitor all the key players in this particular contest. So be a dear and fata now watching us so and now correct it. And the reason why we do that is because Echena se kojobo so ebe a flag bearer. Na se omanpenyi John Mahama akaka nsema ensem fata enfa no ho a. It is the first and foremost a communication department. I said you say you better take care about 6 months to clear whatever that person said against him. And that is why you see also say obika sema ensem fata. We come out and we spell the facts. No bianya honti before we even go into the contest. And Ebimo Shase Kasa. Last week, Ebimo Kasa, me metie Kojobonsu. Ewo good afternoon, Ghana. And Metie, oh no, I'm not dealing with people around the candidates. I'm dealing with the candidates themselves. Okay. Because people around them, they will be our own and say, Oka ni opes Oka. And it is allowed. But the main players in this particular contest, Metie Kojobonsu. And in fact, let me commend him. Because Oyobia, President Mahama, Emma Nejuma under Ono Ankasa presidency. And as a result of appointment of President Mahama Manunti, Onya Niande, Opeso the contested President Mahama Nankasa Mwa. But I don't fault him because, and meeting the interview, no, Otono was it. Ekaka nyo ono, Epeso the Yema NDC. Or say, or a young man. Now NDC needs a leader with swag. Now he has the swag. No, yes, I have the tape. I can send it now. Or say he has the swag. And NDC needs a leader with swag. Into no swag, no. Eh, better than President Mahama swag, no. Namasa Kafitana President Mahama Pumpabi, and the swagger President Mahama way. Fugui. Kojobo to say the NDC needs a leader. Suit. With regards to that swag, no mona moye boutique for send a watch editing here. I think so you be a better judge to which of the candidates has a better swag. We are sure. We are sure. Because that was what Kojobonsu said. Or said that is what drives his interest in contesting. NDC, Epe flag bearer, or swag, no, Kojono. And as what's up? I'm only repeating the words of what Kojo said on Good Afternoon Ghana. Voice no Hami we are messing Yama Namankasamabo. Or say he's young, he has swag, he got what it takes, and the youth like him because of swag and war. Into on the OGDS MDC for better amano. That was what he wanted. The second point, and that is most important in this discussion, near ye papa kom na do fokai. And utie sema okai ni nyina mena na nyadwe. Because there's a difference between contesting and selling your policies in an internal election and in a general election. Internal election there. And what's our delegates no ho. Now what you have done for the internal party mechanism. SFata say yefa odi enim. Enti for the 8 years or so far the 6 years we've been in opposition. I was say ochire ni awayama party grassroots no. And even your time as finance minister ni awutimi eyeboa party no in its internal mechanism because anyebia media minimum say every congress we've organized in the NDC ever since President Mahama became the leader of the party and Uboto Musika and ayediaye 90% of the programs we've organized in this party so since President Mahama ebe a leader of the party and Uboto Musika and ayediaye enti Andra mitie honorable Kojobonsu no mi hu say he attempted comparing his record, okay, Abra Oye finance minister to President Mahama presidency. Abra President Mahama ye president. And so he compared his 4-year tenure as finance minister to the 4-year tenure of President Mahama. And first of all, me say you compare apples with oranges. Because one now we are finance minister. You had a president by then, President Mills. And a vice president by then, President Mahama. And in fact, all the structures you put in place now were governed or conducted by the economic management team, which was led by President Mahama. So for the 4-year tenure, now you Papa Dufo, Air Finance Minister, now President Mahama, and I the head of the economic management team as at that time. And so all decisions, to say or cite an example of we trucking 1 million tons of cocoa production in 2011. There was an agric minister. There was a cocoa board which supervised that particular activity. And all these people were from the desks of the economic management team, which was headed by President Mahama. At the same time, Ochoke, a good inflation rate, a single digit, was here running single digit for a particular point in time. These were decisions that were taken at the economic management team again, headed by President Mahama. At that same period, Osaite, a dollar depreciation of 60 pesos. With all these decisions, President Mahama was still the head of the economic management team.
And so, campaigning based on Mahama achievement.
I'm even coming to that. I say, penny on the
same
Darby, Colonel before say he will campaign based on his tenure as finance minister.
And John Mahama was the
head of the economic management team. Who boss John Mahama? And all the management of the economy at that time was superseded or supervised by President Mahama. On Tiasia, that is my problem. And the second point, the second factor has to do with that internal. Maybe I want to say. And so that was the legacy of President Mahama. Because President Mahama was head of economic management team at that time. It is a $1 year within 2008 and 2012. It was a home esobo. It is what President Mahama. Because President Mahama and a man
this current administration will be a blue Baumia or the man.
Baumia because on Furata. Because Baumia is the head of the economic management team. And he supervises the activities of the economic management team. And to me, that particular comparison, let me say, yeah, Papa, Doctor, in this particular election, me, I'm a full-blooded supporter, lover, and advocate of President John Dramani Mahama.
Hey, Malek,
as a deputy national communications officer, fully blooded, fully blooded, fully blooded. Fully blooded as a deputy national communications officer. Me, Malik Basentali, I'm a fully blooded supporter, advocate, and loyalist to President John Mahama, because I feel that President Mahama in a bit medium could because on na yebida mo amoka say nyina mo nyina be campaign on the legacy into se mo ba mimi krom na se mo be campaign no mo bisa mo say papa na mo ye campaign on the legacy no so aden papa no so onko bi mana eden asem na mo beka na mo ni fendi pani ni papa
fantastic medasi ye ko main issue no so aye yesi minim Charles obeba na Malik ye mono to yanko
mga sa isi adewi mame je mensa on mimi ni so on famra nyedwuma na omu parliament nso to say utenia parliamentarians na kana utie Haron Edrisu former minority leader no so from 2021 MSC ne continuous registration onye bida. What I say, na report nso ono be catch parliament say IPAC G2 mu say among suspended continuous registration. Sadi nso anya no kre. To say kwati kwan so of fact to say uhwe article 42 we have your constitution clear. Article 42, chapter 7 of the 1992. No?
Fantastic.
But see, every citizen of Ghana of 18 years of age or above and of sound mind has the right to vote and is entitled to be registered as a voter for the purposes of public elections and referenda. And he said, a right due me as a Ghanaian, says, sit me register. Electoral Commission and ya was said there and say obefa kwati kwan bi so no wa making it difficult say na be ya mean to me nya kwanya entromedi. That is not your duty. And one more necessary di ade na efi and one necessary entiase no efi ba power the fair ba say mam bu aye say kwan bia so esese me ya ade no say ni ebe ya nipa dodo na enye omudin e wo register no so na dream po woni timu no enti first continuous registration no we say maybe ye continuous registration e wo EC office mugabe me ni woni me say me see EC me nyini ni de mensa me nyini ni Intimi and judge men's and quansi no officers no recruit woman. Omon and tro a man fooding and compile register a magana for. I cannot be sure of a deal with the Bekanwa and Yanukre. Now, I party agent wo humpono a courier saying party agent to monitor the dimpono. Ye tragum. Now we are Janum Kwan and say office near ye. Abba,
no be 2 millions.
Maybe now Okofa constituency, but there be none me back me di I Kofi dance constituency. We Eddie example. Communities near scattered. Usumu nyina district capital jasi kan metro mudin no oba ho no wantimi anto ne din that day na kwame so no obefa Kofi okwa obe discourage o mabiu digeti kana card na munso no ne nyaye din kana card na wo the primary document for registration ne nyaye din ene se wo ni sika obekọ akwa untimi nya card akra obi agi so ko head office and to come head office ni pay go ho thousands of Ghanaians ye ko ebi ko 430 wo so wa contem 430 no obi ti ho me ye replacement me sorry 530 me ko ye I say na me wa gate me nya company man ro na me ja gate but I say sana den hako you can't use this for me say parliament another leadership of Alban Suman Hackins for Bagwin, Chairman Sabonsu, any atu forcing, say sa CIW, omule sa CIW, ewo parliament properly. Is it Ghana for? Ye two omunyi na fi ade so. They are not serving our interests. Omun serving Ghana for interest because me speaker posture me remarks and before omo adjourning and meeting na that tells me say apart from guarantor now on fee say omo ye bibi fa ho no ni aka ni nyina ye normal no party na apart from guarantor no and that argument was pushed by your friend Obiamwa. So no feel say guarantor system na so mu ye bibi fa apart from speaker jesu easy obeba ma me say enye no kweso bele CI. Is that true?
Power FM.
Report na enamo na say enye no kweso bele CI. Na Okosha legislation committee no now so mu on document ma what are you doing with it? Who throw you out the question? After writing the document, what do you do to it? So ubele into document naba say yenti yembono mate no more car and the document no parliament. What I say was say at the time it wasn't official. Today it has become official. What is the opposition? Are you going to make Ghana card the sole card for registration or thing? And what district offices any eco register or say I now polling stations in the bed. You see, who the baby Ghana for Kanamusemuntia at the end of the day, problems with a diba. You can say, Sa Ghana card we and light to Dimebia. Ghana, you develop it to the level say, but beer could be your light. Into my young fat dream. But among frontiers, but I don't blame them. Me blame me easy Nankasa. Because a man for more parliament, a man for you almost leaders, so Article 94. You see, I can tell you on the face of the constitution, say some are unsound. Because of behavior, the way they are doing things, it is just for the unsound mind. For so that nobody will say, Madio Biatem, chapter 10, Article 94, 2, Roman number 2, or see. Before you bet me you was over parliament, you see, you must be sure say to be of unsound. See, has been okay. A person shall not be qualified to be a member of parliament if you are finding out say you have unsound mind. How can we say so with your unsound mind? This is what cause a Catholic hospital. Na yekoji certificate now clearance. Electoral Commission has never demanded this requirement. Now so or man for tax clearance certificate. The come forms who file. Meanwhile, this is key because most of us working, you're addressing to your normal. And I can tell you, no normal person, Mugabe, or be a way of sound mind to see you're dictating in Article 42. No? We 18 now. What do you move that whole fire? Who can't tell me say Ghana card? I pay any infant identify Ghana for. If you are of sound mind, you will never conclude say Ghana card should be the only document for registering or identifying Ghanaians. So why do you move that Mugabe? Who can't tell me say birth certificate? We cannot use birth certificate to identify you, Mugabe.
You know what I mean?
And American people are of unsound mind, and they are almost deliberate. Mugabe, and why do you move that Mugabe? We can't tell me the whole Osuaiti, Krotekole, aye woman. This office back up any uncle Chodin.
I be more now.
But Nippon is across so Abenye Juma. Constitution was before you Juma say, but show on Sano. As I see, you make sure still what you move down. No, I do my that one, so Dr. Pet. Yes. What do you move down? Constitution can
of sound mind.
Of sound mind. You must be of sound mind.
You'll be a waboda.
Dabi. Weji kakra, who were bipolar, no. Who need sound. So I say. So soundness, we are sound that you will take sound decisions.
Very, very.
If you are unsound, you take unsound decisions. So what I say, until me feel say you were Jumaye. A Juma Kasiebo see a challenge electoral commission say no requirement a constitution need to say so follow. Say a man for you be year or more into parliament and subsequently ministers, no. It's a criteria we and Kwande was skippy. Because my managed parliamentary candidates da document a di kan no Mugabe ye nko medical clearance da and na man for ye wo mo take decisions mayi e bia ye no mu yi kenufurata se was eduma mi ye ntwa meka yes ye adwuma de fama ye na kofi was na wadwumu da wa
akoso a che hene na
waze Mugabe wadwumu da wa if you we check na ankeni beba Mugabe, if you have checked this man, you didn't know about no, you didn't come up. My man, yes, me go and make us. Me never think of a young commodity. What I say inside politics. So what I say, this is a share man for a dreamer. Mugabe, and Sunday mo makwenya. Do you think say? Unti chain mensa me maka. Power FM. You check in na. That is it. Inti
Kennedy si omo check in.
Say Kennedy say MPP phone nyina Jimmy wonu no ho so odi no ho adom sa koyi. Fast forward 2023 o se me pese me dia Jimmy phone nyina anim. What are you? Mugabe, what are you? Chief Jimmy Vnie. What I say? I don't think so. I don't quite the MPP will entertain him. Power the fair. He will not be entertained. That is the issue. And your mom your problem can say you want to say come right with my boy you follow. You follow. I say Nanka among for you da court to send me pentem. Into yan and tem. Who the I who court so that we I mean would the yan uncle parliament because or representing Nipa. Now I see enough for the representing Ryan. I see enough MP on the nine to a bay into on the own court. Is it so when you who are the upper and are the intimate diagram? I want to look for the cause. And we said, no, about down for was system. I yarry for it was system. People of unsound mind are in the system, but the constitution has said it clear. Article 94(2), Roman number 2. Say ye make sure sana ye do bibi anymore na adwumu ye wabi me see we parliament omun kamum minority majority any speaker no mon reject ya dey we for once ma me ni mesi na kunta bogwa wo mu yo
so mo e abato no so kra
on pia o mu kan ye
2020 elections
2021 tua kan wie what my voters ID card yentimi fa nya hwe
mutimenya bank a transaction bia
muntimi nka hwe nte what are you talking about and make us say sa book we ni a problem Mugabe is your problem your book we constitutional you cry and your mouth duties are na ya kire u failure the punishment the coordinate punishment to your inefficiency and yes I need you call yes I need you call based on we need you call was it and then Supreme Court lent me nyahwe
ameko am election and meeting election
Mugabe whilst this discussion takes illegal drift is any Aminia Charles McCarthy your pathetic drift to this particular matter and there easy for at the 220,000 workers of theirs we use in the 2020 elections and there as we speak easy for the 220,000 workers of theirs you use at the registration during the 2020 electioneering period you use in about one ankasa you use even at the aftermath of the elections as of today you 220,000 workers omo petitions at the Aba Parliament omo petitions at the EC's office yet Electoral Commission for say omo nisika omo debate omo as of today bondholders omo coupons mature on the 6th of February 2023 a tune of just 46 million. I would say abang etua this group of individual bondholders cano abang say omuniska and we have people omo rely on omu coupons at the tondro your more omu coupons no more to omo rent your more omu coupons no more to school fees your more omu coupons no at the show mo so abang say omunisika at the moment. And as a result of that, they've been left stagnant. As of today, NAPCO employees, 120,000
have not been paid.
And they have been abandoned to their fate. Till date, because Otenafia ye Otenafia dream bekuno into a soria or conenam institutions no ne somano onkoto wachimbra, onkoto nsumbra, onkoto wimbra, but on a namo. Abanju anaka abangu so deneka omatro petitions apekete ayene wo hobia finance minister so niska and the finance ministry itself IMF atro say omomboano no ntimi raise 3 billion ntimi fan sustain the economy of this country but nebu mabemu kese in this particular drift na say enwa isi come rashe bedwam omo the NIA4 and the finance minister Ankasa and Okura for the first time in a very long time. Finance minister Nyamre Etnam Rashebedwe for more than 4 hours. And when he was asked the question as to whether he will be able to raise $80 million for the NIA, someone found to a major so or say Omoman 1 week umpoa obe raise candiam. $80 million.
Yeah, no
because NIA4 said
budget 108 million.
Absolutely.
And 8 million on the month.
80 million. NIA4 say. I mean, before Ombetwa, registrations no so no. Also Munyeska because also extend even electricity to so many communities. And also Mutuka cars for. And also almost deploy. Agents na bako
na polo vaccine ya they won kwalankwala
the whole northern region the whole you see not a single vaccine
ajamamenu ni kanu frata nyesi
inti na mese enna yeme yakese just when it had to do with the compilation of a register say election say register omodebe go into the next election say absolutely and no $80 million dollars so and yes it is not just $80 million what about see this more that's 1.1 million finance minister say Sikana Daho when they asked him whether he will be able to raise the money or say man 1 week he will provide that money. And that is why I believe, sir, how are you for me? MB before Shadao.
Breaking the age.
I don't support anybody who says the country is broke. The country is not broke. Omayi, Sika Omayi, there is cash, there is money. The country is not broke. Finance minister and the Trimu only man penny na do ni nebe di echire ba omia. And Omashe that say today, Omo the cocoa fertilizer suppliers to a tune of 450 million. Finance minister said Onisika. And as a result of that, not a single fertilizer has been supplied to any cocoa growing community. Finance minister said Omunika. Omuye nipa boni for omuye wicked people.
Very, very and thieves.
And I have repeatedly said, sir, Sika wa manimu, they have money. There is money lying there. At the 44 billion now Bank of Ghana printing more money. Because we keep asking, they have kept the money down in anticipation of using it for the next election. It's kind of you 1.1 million and then. Meanwhile, bond holder Sikana or Omama it is just because we need 3 billion. 3 billion from the IMF. But your 1.1 million, that what finance minister said, the buyer register there. Obetima Yisikanaba, near the register. Would they for 1.1 million fato? Nasa kofa $80 million. At the UNICEF accounts mu. COVID-19 in Drua cause a koto. You go to ya 120 million. Nyanina nearby no. Safasa 80 million no. That's another 1.1. Yeah, the count we have solved the problem we want to solve with the IMF. But enama say obi trimu odin. Obi ndweman ho. Obi just a wo ye bibia enfa no ho nti ohu ne se okola be ukra enfa no ho vaccines ahe na ehia de to vaccines less than 20 million vaccines na yesen vaccines are one of the cheapest commodities in the world because omu ne se ade omo de sa bibi in fact emre atwa kra no na e free vaccines used to be very free until you only need a little amount. Still, most of them are still free. Most vaccines you only need a mega amount. And so you see, it is not surprising. Say, yes, to say Nisikano now by no fanko for presidency. Yes, to say Nisikano now by within 6 months, change batteries to a tune of 6 million. Yes, to say Nisikano now by at the 50 million at the top fuel at the top around the country. So it should tell you and I say the government of the day is fully equipped with money. They are fully equipped with resources. But my imagine say ombebo etrimode. Just omon fire ho near pebia yenka. And with this finally, with this whole Sia Mugabi, Mamenkan Waha said the national executive body of the NDC in collaboration with your minority caucus say Yedi Moja and a better say this particular CI will not go through her. Mekan Waha face enkom because you cannot use the national identification card as the only basis to your registration onto the new register. From 2020, when you say in there, any new registration. So do you know how they are disenfranchising the people? To qualify to be a member of parliament, Makati Kanye, you need to be a registered voter. So be an audience and contesting in this NDC primary, sir. Nanka, that time no 18 and 19 into one register. And then that person should have had a card to be able to contest. As a result of that negligence by the Electoral Commission, that person has been disenfranchised because only card on to me and contested on the NDC ticket. Intermediate, I will repeat it here. I am a national officer. I sit on the Functional Executive Committee. I'm a member of the National Executive Committee. Together with the minority caucus in parliament, we will lay our blood down to ensure say new CI no more cano. Enya de be adwuma de, enya de be adwuma cha.
Meda say Malik Basantare ene Charles McCarthy for Motam ene ewo TVS was at ne power 97.9 FM. Me mamu nyina moniti oba de no dom ye ne etenkoma adwada. Ebo no mienu ebesan edinsia. No na brim ne asan hia o TV no so. Enyuma midija okwan efri ofa asomani ho. Osi nipa menen bedwen ena wowe. Yanko mamu nyina moniti.